Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Unions Podcast, episode 2. Very much grateful for the first episode. We've already hit 86 followers on TikTok, and I think around 11 or 13 followers are subscribers on YouTube, and that was insane. The first reactions to our episode were amazing. We read all your comments, all the support, all the love. We appreciate that very much. It is very grateful. I completely skipped over the fact of who we are. I'm Cheevoz. I'm the host with my co-host.
My name is Herzzf.
And together we are the Unions Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, just wanted to start off by saying thank you very much again. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the podcast channel on YouTube, and you're also following us on TikTok. If for some reason or somehow we got the podcast up on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, make sure you're following us there as well.
I would actually like to touch on the topic about TikTok. We will not be posting our full podcast on TikTok. We already mentioned this on our first episode, and you've seen some clips, 4 clips only. If you want to experience the full experience of us with my beautiful co-host, you're gonna have to go onto YouTube, which is our main platform as of now. And obviously, once we get that Spotify and Apple Music set up, you'll be able to listen to us there while you're working. Listen to us while you're doing your chores and everything, and enjoying the conversation.
Which you could do that anyways if you're on YouTube or anything, because if you got YouTube Premium, you can lock your phone, you can move around, and it's still playing in your ear, which is the best thing in the world. YouTube Premium is probably the best like streaming service that you could pay for. Like it's the best
Hell
$20.
yeah.
I've watched hours upon hours upon hours of YouTube using YouTube Premium. No free plug, no free plug, no free plug, no free ad, no free ad.
This is a paid advertisement.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, guys, we want to mention today's sponsor, YouTube Premium. No, I'm joking. No sponsors
bro,
just yet.
don't joke to our audience like that. Come on, man.
Oh, you're right.
But in all seriousness, we would like to plug in Cheevoz. He's on streaming on Twitch. His main platform is Twitch. He's streaming on TikTok as well. He's also on YouTube and much more.
Yeah.
And myself, my main platform is TikTok. My second platform is YouTube. I don't have a Twitch. So instead of subscribing to me on Twitch, go over ahead and get Cheevoz's Twitch.
Appreciate that, Herzzf. Appreciate the free shout out. If only he did that on his TikTok as often. I'm joking. Make sure you guys are following us on our socials. It's greatly appreciated. Listen, we want to mention that we want to make sure you guys are dropping your questions off. Any question at all. Literally anything that you can think of, other than please add a feet cam, or when is your foot cam coming in? When do we get feet cam, toe cam, please? All of those questions, get them out of here, man.
Cheevos, I'm sorry. I actually had one question. This was DM to me, but make sure to leave your questions in our comment section or in our DMs in our podcast section. This comes from the user. Give me a second to find this.
I'm feeling what this is.
Dino Beezer 6. He asked me, "Hey, this is literally the DM. Do you have any advice or tips of advice starting a podcast? You guys have seriously inspired me."
Dude, that's greatly appreciated. What was his username again? I did not catch that.
Dino Breezer 6.
Diner Breezer, appreciate you reaching out to us. Appreciate you saying that we're an inspiration, dude. Is that what he said? An inspiration?
Yep.
Listen, for me, the one thing that I can just say is, as cliche as it is, you just gotta go ahead and do it, man. You just gotta go ahead and start it, post it on YouTube, post it on something. As long as you post it, because somebody will watch it.
So him and his buddy actually are gonna start a podcast. So we already
Oh,
have copycats.
oh
We need to
wow.
copyright this thing, bro. We need to
We
copyright
need
this
to
thing.
copyright podcast. We need to copyright podcast, chat.
We're
It's
gonna.
official. We're trendsetters, and it's okay. And now we're gonna have a rivalry with whatever podcast that is. So
Yeah. So
we got to be the better one and the more subscribed podcast.
yeah, if you want to beat Dino Breezer 6, please subscribe.
100%.
He actually asked for advice on podcasts, and to be fair, Me myself, I actually don't know anything about podcasts. I've listened to a couple, but it's not my main source of listening or anything. I know Chivas has listened to a lot of podcasts. It's really surprisingly hard to administrate a podcast. I would say the best advice, I think Chivos has already explained to me, have an outline of what you want to talk about. It's not going to be fully scripted because if you script everything, you're not genuine. You're not actually having a conversation, and people will notice that. Just have a outline of the points you want to get across, and just go with the flow.
Yeah, 100%. I agree that 100%. You got to be as natural because a podcast is really, it feels a little bit more intimate than a YouTube video because it's not as much editing, and it's definitely way more intimate than a TikTok because it's longer
Yeah,
than however many seconds or a minute or something like that.
4
So
second.
you want to be as genuine and as real with your audience as possible, and definitely come in organized, because if you come in just all willy-nilly, you're never going to know what you want to talk about. You're not going to know like your introduction, what to plug in your channel. You got to come in organized, and that all comes with time and management when it comes into content creation. And the more you do content creation, the more you'll get better at it.
Yep, I'm Mr. Willy Nilly, but you've taught me how to be more organized. So I
It
thank you,
is.
Chivas.
No problem, brother. Listen, man, we're all here to improve upon each other. You've definitely helped me when it comes to como se dice, improving more and being more
Improving.
spontaneous and just recording and using that content, which is really which has helped in some of my content out there, which I
Hell yeah,
appreciate it.
and I actually want to talk about your content. How's your week been in
I
terms of
appreciate
creating and
that, man.
everything?
Listen, I appreciate you asking me how my week's been. Sometimes you pass by people and they go, "Hey, how are you?" And they just keep walking, but they don't care about like how you are at all. So you're forced now to talk to me and hear about my week. So, listen, the last
Did you
week,
start this? Wait, hold on. Did you start this podcast just to have a friend?
maybe, possibly, yes. Uh, this past week has been good, man. The streams have been nice. We've been consistently streaming on a schedule every Tuesday, Thursday through Sunday. So that's again Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Um, we're getting more people in the chat, more recognizable faces. We got to a point where I launched a community Minecraft server with a couple people from the stream, which is really awesome. I think my Discord's now up to 25 or 26 people or so, which is insane, man. It just keeps growing.
It's insane.
It is
It's
insane.
insane. I actually love the Minecraft server. I've been active on it almost every day.
Oh yeah,
And tell me why I don't know your username. I'm sorry if you're watching the episode. He's on every day.
I know who
And
you're
I think
talking about.
and you giving him the opportunity to be in a server, be a part of a community, has really made him excited for the Minecraft. He's a very good Minecraft player, by the way.
Yeah.
He's grinding and everything. I love the fact that you included your community
Mhm.
because when you join the stream, it makes you feel welcome into a community, and not many people do that. Where the creator talks, they only talk to you if you donate or anything. But I
Right.
love the fact that you actually, I know it's harder for larger streamers because they have so much chat,
Yeah.
but the best part of being a small streamer or starting up is generally finding those couple 20, 30 people who really enjoy and talk to
100%.
you and want to check up on you. And I've noticed that about your viewers. I'm one of your viewers, so I better be the number one. If not, I won't send you a galaxy.
Oh
Anyways,
no.
I've noticed that your community is very active. They really love talking to you while you stream. And I love how you talk to them. You actually have fun events. Your stream is interactive. I've been to multiple streams where they're not interactive at all, but you actually have games in there.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes in the chat, I really do try to build that community aspect. And like you said, being a smaller streamer does help with the fact that I can build a tighter community. And these first couple of people in there will truly be like a good setting, like a foundation for a bigger community. So that when they come in, when other new people come in, they're like, oh yeah, Cheevo's community is really nice. They're very accepting and stuff like that. But on the streams, we try to have fun. I do. I've added gambling. We've added a spin the wheel, which is the
The
best.
gambling.
We have,
I'm always on there.
yeah, we have a currency system with Cheevo's points, which you get with like watch time and sharing the stream and stuff like that. And the community loves it. I love it. I love the community loves it, and we're all having fun, man. We're all having fun. But yeah, man, how's your week going, man? Let me stop yapping.
Hmm. My week, honestly, I've had a slow week. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've been broke. Most people know this. Well, this is my niche of the community. Most people know this. I've been broke for like the past 1 or 2 weeks
No.
because obviously rent and stuff, just
So
having
yeah.
to work. Yeah, so it's really hard trying to keep up with action figures.
Mm-hmm.
Each low end action figure costs $25, right?
Yes.
So a lot of people are spilling content every day buying a new action figure. That adds up to me.
100%.
Two action figures for me, like a low end action figure, is $50.
Mm-hmm. That's on
If I bought
average.
one yeah, if I bought one action figure a day, just 10 days is like
I would
what,
kill
almost
you.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy, but overall, my week in terms of TikTok and views and everything has been really good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've built a very large community. I'm not gonna lie. Before I would get a lot of views, and followers, but no interactions at all. Now people are actually starting to comment, ask about my day. Building that community. I love DMing my favorite creators. And getting to actually know them. I have a couple of friends. Shout out to ICQ, and shout out to Kenny the Collector. You two have been amazing towards me. And I know I can shout out a lot of people. All of you are amazing, but I like to specifically shout out both of them because they constantly check up on me and they're inspiring me every day to make better content.
Oh yeah. Shout out those guys, man. Shout out those guys.
Would you like to shout out anyone in your stream? Who who
Um,
who's the viewers that constantly every day, no matter what, always show up?
None of my viewers deserve a shout out. They're all weirdos. I'm
You guys, you
joking.
whoa. You heard it here first.
I'm
You're welcome
joking.
into Herzzf the Collector
I love
niche.
my
You
community. I love them all. It's
Bro is
okay.
not bro is actually not gonna shout out anyone. You know what?
No,
I
I'm
like to
gonna
give a
shout
shout out
out. I'm
to
gonna
one of
shout
your
out. I'm
guys.
gonna shout out.
Shout
Obviously, I'm gonna
shout out
shout
to
out
you, Jose
Ashton. Oh,
and
Jose.
Ashton.
No,
Jose and Ashton.
Ashton's always good for a couple galaxies in the chat, man. He's great. He's coming
We
back. We're
love people who
currently
donate their paychecks.
yes, that's great.
Only those
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that
Those
donate
I
paychecks.
only like the people who donate galaxies to me. Everyone else is, you
Everyone
know,
else, you can leave.
exactly.
Satire, guys. Satire, please.
Yes, slash S
No,
for slash
we're gonna be
serious.
the we're gonna be the first podcasters to get canceled.
We're definitely not the first podcasters to get canceled. If anything, we're like the million podcasters to get canceled. If anything, you start a podcast and then you wait to get canceled. So we got a lot of time.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to talk about the fact that you were saying that you were spending so much money on those figs, dude. I know those cost money. I was looking at them and they were like when I went a couple weeks ago, even a couple days ago, I was at a Walmart and I'm looking at a couple of them, even $25. I was like, I could do this or I could eat for the next week. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, and speaking about that, like these action figures, they're going from 25, by the way, low end
Hmm.
Marvel Legends or GI Joes, $30.
That's
The
insane.
obviously we know what's happening around the world.
Hmm.
Prices are going up. And people, this niche that we're in, right? Um Action figures are only going to go up in prices, and that is just the low end ones, right? Now imagine the higher end ones.
Hmm.
We know that Mayfex and SHF and much more. Um, our low end figures that are 25 and $30 are nothing compared to the ones that cost $100. Would you be able to spend $100 of your hard earned money on an action figure? Is it justified?
It really depends on the person that you are. Like, it really depends on
and
how much
and
you
and,
love it.
and if you love it, right?
Yeah, which is
But right now we're seeing the prices are spiking up, due to all the stuff that's happening in the world, and we're just trying to keep up. We're really trying to keep up.
I get that.
And it's the fact that there's only more and more action figures releasing.
Right.
And though there's a couple of new figures that are actually releasing.
Yeah.
Let me give you. I have them written down. Give me a second.
Awesome.
So I'm pretty sure you've seen the video of the Hulk. I made a Hulk
Yes, I
video,
did
a
see
Mezco
that.
Hulk. $140, by the way.
$140?
Yeah, half of $300
That's
almost.
insane.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful figure. Trust me, I want to get it so badly, but I gotta prioritize my bills first. But
That's
I just, it'll be a good Christmas present if you're watching, girlfriend. Give me a Christmas present,
that's a pair of Air Force Ones, and
right?
you can walk out the mall with some Auntie Anne's after that. Like,
Would you rather spend $150 on a figure, or would you rather have groceries for the week?
I I would rather
Right?
have
That's what,
groceries for the week,
right? But
unfortunately.
so, we're just
Hmm.
trying to save money on everything. And currently, right now, with the action figure news, the community, that isn't the only figures that are releasing either.
Yeah,
We got SHF Carnage Deku. It's a really
nice.
anticipated figure. If you've watched My Hero Academia, have you ever watched My
I
Hero Academia?
have. I'm waiting on. I don't know if the final season's out yet. I'm waiting on that, but
Um,
I'll say it, man. I only watch it dub. I can't watch it sub.
it's all good. We don't hate over here. But yeah, a new action figure of Deku's coming out, and as well as Naruto. Are you big into
Ooh,
Naruto?
yes, right. I binged
They're
Naruto in
doing the
like 4 months. Like all
they're
of
doing
the
the
it was so good.
final battle Naruto versus Sasuke.
That's
They're
sick.
doing that one, right?
Ooh, that's
And then
sick.
with gaming and everything, have you ever played Street Fighters?
Yes.
So Street Fighters, Jada Toys, the company, is actually releasing collabs with Marvel. So you're
Mm,
gonna get that stuff too. If you guys research all this, they're dropping. So if you want to get any of these action figures, we understand that it's a lot to spend your money, but if you generally enjoy doing something, go ahead, save up the money and be responsible with your money. We know that gaming is a really big part of everything as well. Since we have gaming collabs and anything, gaming with Marvel, and they're releasing action figures. I actually want to touch up on a topic. Is there any like gaming news that came out this week?
this week in the gaming sphere, I want to say I wasn't paying attention too much. The only major thing that I saw was GTA 6 was once again delayed from May 2026 to November 2026, which
Yeah.
at this point I don't think this game's ever releasing.
Wait,
Um,
did you just say May to November?
yes.
Dog, that's almost the entire year.
I know. That's literally it's literally 6 months. It's literally 6 months. A whole 6 months pushback that they're doing. And I don't know what
Hey,
they're adding.
they gotta get the twerk animations on point, bro.
I generally think the only reason like they're pushing this game back so far is because they're gonna add AI NPCs. Um, like if they add AI NPCs, like I would understand why they would push that far so back, like push that back so far, you know. But dude, for
You,
this game to
you
be
think they'll
coming
be able to
out,
talk back to you?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the NPCs will like you'll talk into the mic and they'll talk back to you, and if you curse them out, they'll curse you out and all that stuff. You'll be able to interact with police. You'll probably be able to like mod stuff as well. I don't know what's going on, but for this game to be delayed for so long and it's still releasing on PS5s and Xbox Series, like whatever the most recent Xbox is, which are what 4 or 5 years old at this point now, and then it's not dropping on
At this point,
PC either as it starts. So we're getting pretty decently old consoles with a newer.
didn't they? announced a PS6
They haven't
recently?
announced a PS6 yet. I don't know if a PS5 Pro is out. I want to see it is. I don't think it is.
It is out. Yeah,
It
it is
is?
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all we have. If anything, they might be pushing it back for a PS6 like release, but it's already November and PlayStation hasn't released anything like PS6 related. So I doubt we'll get a console drop next year, without a reveal before March.
Wasn't GTA 5 released on Xbox 360?
Yes. Yes.
That's insane.
Yes.
Over
I've
over
played at
15 years.
GTA 5 on Xbox 360. Like that's how old this game. Like we've been waiting so long for GTA 6.
Has it been a decade?
It's been way over a decade.
That is crazy. The fact that the GTA 5 community has had this much longevity,
I think it's
I don't think
without 5M and like the RP community, GTA 5 would have survived as long as it did. I mean, realistically, online was pretty popular, but how many people were still
you
playing
know
GTA online?
you know how you know who to thank? The Vanos gaming crew.
I
They
guess.
have kept GTA 5 alive. I don't know any other YouTubers who actually do GTA 5.
I mean, the side run started with GTA 5. They did
I
like,
didn't watch that.
you're missing out. It's Prime YouTube, Prime YouTube. But that's it in the gaming news, man. There wasn't really anything else new. Um,
Just GTA 6.
just
Hey, bro,
just GTA 6 being a
I have a,
disappointment once again.
I have a real question for you. Where were you when GTA 5 dropped? How old? How old were you?
I don't know, when did the game come out. Whenever the game came out, that's how old I was.
I remember going into GameStop,
Here, I'll look it up.
and my family is very Christian, by the way. I go to the counter, and the guy's like, "Oh, you need to have a parent in order to buy it." So I bring
Right.
my dad over, and my dad doesn't really know that much English back in the day. So the guy's telling him, "Oh, it has violence, it has gun violence, it has naked women, all this stuff." And then my dad's just like, "Okay." I kind of tricked my dad, but then when I loaded it up into my PS4, you can see the bikini model with the piece, and he just looked at me like, "Are you
He's like, I
serious?"
know what you are.
Yeah. So I wonder if other people are going to have the similar experiences with
100%.
GTA 6.
And it's gonna be
Yo,
even worse
especially
because it's gonna be like super graphic and every like jiggle physics, and
super realistic, bro. Oh my goodness,
there's gonna be a bunch of 13-year-olds getting caught at the vanilla unicorn or whatever the equivalent is, late
bro.
at night, and that sucks. The GTA 5 came out in 2013, by the way.
2013.
It's been
Oh my
almost
god.
6 or 13 years, dude.
Jesus, how long ago was 13 years? How old was I? I'm not really good with my math.
You're
Dang, I
what,
think I was
21?
yeah,
You
21. How long ago was
were
that? Was I
you were
12 or 11?
no, I'm trying to do the math
No,
here.
I was 9. I was 9.
You were 9.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
god. Oh my god.
I was 13.
Damn, you go to. Oh my
Okay,
god.
buddy. All right, all
Calm,
right, all right.
calm.
Calm down, calm down. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. But yeah. Um, moving on to the topic at hand today. I was trying to find like a exciting way to move over, but there wasn't really
Hey, bro. No, hold on,
anything.
hold
Like,
on.
cause we were.
I can edit this part out.
No, no,
But
it's okay.
all
You don't
right.
have to. You don't have to. Listen, guys,
All right.
we were really trying super hard to like find a way to transition from our before topic to the topic,
It's not as
and
easy, right?
it's not that it
Because
wasn't that easy. I
you were
was coming
coming at
from.
me.
I was like, I don't think you could do it. I don't think you could do it, and I couldn't do it.
You're a loser, bro. Because you made me feel horrible.
That's
I
my
thought I was
bad.
stupid.
I mean, you
Oh
are,
my
but
god.
it's okay.
That's acceptable.
That's a
But
little.
yeah, topic in hand. Speaking of action figure collecting,
Right.
gaming. Um, why does it matter to you? Like that's a general topic. Why does your niche matter to you?
Right. So my niche specifically being gaming and his niche being video game collecting. You know, obviously it's our niche It matters to us a lot. Um, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to unpack. For
So many
everyone's
memories, bro.
niches, yes,
Oh
so
my
many
god.
memories. It really
Think about
starts. It really
think about
start
how old you are.
exactly. Yeah, no.
You're yeah, like everyone watching,
Hmm.
like we've grown up on these things. It's
Yeah.
not like you know, some people get introduced to these things later on in life, but most of us in these type of niches, specifically in action figures or gaming, have grown up on them.
100%.
And what s- like that's just a feeling of nostalgia and the feeling of the fact that you grew up on these things
No,
that
100%.
really make it important to you. You know, what
Hmm.
was your childhood like? How much, time does this take away from you? Because in this world, we're working, we're trying to figure out what to do with our lives, how to move forward. There's all these stresses and things in our life, stuff going
Hmm.
on with the world. You just want that escape, right?
Right.
That escape to go and enjoy to do the thing that you like. Um, Most people are trying to make it in this world. So, are like in your free time, do you just do this just to do it because you enjoy it, or do you want to make something out of it? Like you love gaming, Chivos.
Hmm.
You grew up on YouTubers making gameplays, all that sort of stuff. Don't you want to build a career on all this?
Yeah, I do. Um, our niches are so important to us, man. I mean, yeah, I do want to build a career off of this. Obviously, that's what we're doing it. Um, my niche is. Let's get back to the topic. Let's go back a little steps here. Uh, I want to hear about like your niche and like how you started your niche. Like, what was your first memory on your niche? Uh, like, because you spoke
Yeah,
about how um a lot of us grew up in our niches instead of growing into our niches. So we grew along with our niche. So we've seen it evolve and stuff like that. But
right.
what was realistically what made you go, okay, this is this is my hobby now. This is what I want to do. This is my collection. When people think of hers, they'll think of collecting action figures.
Yeah, and like we said in the first podcast, gaming and collecting go hand in hand together.
Mm.
My first earliest experience of collecting was not action figures.
No.
I loved action figures, but this is the Herzzf origin story.
Mm-hmm.
So I have two older cousins. I used to live with them,
Right.
and these two older cousins would obviously get uh gaming stuff. The GameCube, the the Wii. Who doesn't know the Wii? My specific memory that I remember first is playing on the PS2, Mortal Kombat. And I really loved the PS2 so much. I grew up on it. And my cousins got a PSP. So I know we're jumping, but it's just a general topic of how I came to collect. I my very first early memory of doing something in terms of collecting is waiting in line on a Black Friday to get my hands on the PSP.
Mm.
If you guys didn't know, the PSP was it's before the PS Vita, before the DS and all that stuff. Well, actually, they came around the same time, but
The
the
DS was
PSP,
first.
yeah, obviously, but the PSP, I really wanted it. I don't know why I wanted it so bad. Maybe it's because I was jealous of the fact that my cousin had one, so I wanted one too.
Oh no, I
And
mean
my
the PSP
dad,
was cool. It was sick. Everyone wanted a
I mean, yeah.
PSP.
So I made my dad wait in line for Black Friday at Target. We were actually the first people there. We are camping out. And if you guys didn't know, Black Friday back in the day, oh my God, I sound like a nunk.
My
Back in the day used
goodness,
to be
dude.
insane. You would have to camp out, like run to this place. Now it's just everything is mostly Cyber Monday.
Hmm.
Everyone's a Cyber Monday now. Nobody waits in line. And if you
Yeah.
do, you're kind of stupid. um, and hey, not to say that you're
No, Black
stupid.
Friday is
So
not the
I
same
got
anymore. 100%.
yeah, it's not that the deals used to be very crazy actually.
Hmm.
You could back in the day, you could right now you could go to a Walmart and get like a flat screen 50-inch for like $200. But back in the day, that technology was rare. That stuff was like $5,000, and you could get it probably for like $200. that's the craziest, like 80% discount and everything. Now, they actually raised the prices to bring it back down to the normal price,
Hmm.
which is stupid. It's like,
That's what they'll
why
do
even
before a
keep the
big
tradition?
sale,
Like,
before like Cyber Mondays or like Black Fridays. They'll slowly raise the prices up of regular items, and then they'll bump it down to what they already previously had it as. So
yeah,
it looks like
or
it's on
literally
sale.
$20, $20 difference. It's like, what's the point? I would
No
have gotten
sale,
this with a
yeah.
coupon. Yeah, so that was my first experience in collecting video games.
Nice.
I collected the PSP, and I was collecting every single game, Ben 10, Assassin's Creed, Need for Speed, all those things, and that. And then with action figures, obviously we grew up on movies and everything. We didn't have much money growing up. My dad would buy bootleg DVDs of like movies like Transformers, all that stuff, and I have a collection of literally bootleg DVDs, which is
Same,
kind of crazy. FBI, don't chill. We buy those movies
of
now on
course.
streaming services, but I would collect movies and action figures. My dad would buy me action figures once, like like I was kind of spoiled. I'm not gonna lie,
Hmm.
once every 2 weeks. Or maybe we just didn't have the money, and he just kept buying stuff for me. I remember my first collection was the early Transformers, like Michael Bay movie toys, Transformers, as well as Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man action figure toys. I used to have the very big, rare. I don't know if you've seen those things. It's a very giant action figure. It's like 17 inches.
Mm.
Spider-Man action figures. They were very huge, very articulated, and I just started collecting them, building my collection. Obviously, as a kid, you mistreat your toys and
Yeah,
you
that
break them.
actually that's funny. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry to interrupt you, but that actually makes me think about my mom during the Spider-Man 3 like release. They I had
mhm,
these action figures. I had a Toby one that was the black suit, and then he had like the Venom part like sticking out that you could attach, and then I also had the Hobgoblin that was the one that was in the movie by James Franco.
mhm.
I had him and the glider. They were both like the regular, I think 6 inch figures. Um, I took him to the beach when I was a little kid. I lost all the accessories.
Ooh,
Lost them all. He had like
I know
he
some.
had like a sword, and then he had like a little glider. I lost that, and then he had like the pumpkin balls. Lost that. Spider Man's like the Venom thing. I
Mhm.
lost it. I think he had another like a mask or something. I lost that as well.
What kid is responsible? Like, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Especially at
maybe
the
someone
beach.
will be like, maybe someone will be like, I treated my action figures good when I was 3. Like, bro, like, be
You want a
honest with
cookie?
yourself. Like,
Like,
if you did, good for you.
that's good for
But I
you.
know for a fact,
Most kids.
I, so yeah, I would say I was, well, I always had toys when I was small. I could remember my toys. I could just remember fractions because I obviously can't remember as far back. But I think like the very earliest one of me purposely going out the way to like keep everything safe was when I was 13. When I was 13, I forgot what I got. Yeah, it was Transformers. I really love Transformers, dude. Like, I put them all on my shelf. I had Optimus, Bumblebee, Ironhide, Sideswipe, all those dudes just
Sick.
lined up on a bookshelf.
Sick.
And that's the earliest memory I could ever think of collecting Transformers, believe it or not. I do know I had the Spider-Man toys, but I wasn't really paying too much attention to. I love Spider-Man, but me personally, that's like the earliest memory of all time.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, it's just a small little journey, retrospect about my life and how I came to be a collector. And it all started from video games.
Sick, man. Dude, video games are awesome. Especially, I mean, coming from me, that's my niche. Video games have been around my life, like, literally all the way. I think the first time I ever played a video game was when I was around maybe 4, maybe right, yeah, probably 4. I was on a
Bro's about to say he played the original release of Ping Pong.
this guy's funny, bro. This guy's funny. I'm
This
looking,
man.
anyways, guys. I'm looking for a new co-host. Send me your application. Just let me know if you're interested.
Bro, I'm
Uh,
fired already.
nah, but I remember it being a Game Boy. I think it was a game. I don't remember which one it was. It was one of the more
I
advanced
had a
ones because
Game Boy.
it was in 2004. I think it was. It wasn't one of the
Other
flip
ones
ones.
that could fold.
It was
I had the
still
flip ones.
a regular one, and it wasn't even mine. It was this lady that I was sitting next to on the plane. Um, and she asked me if I wanted to play, and I said yes. And it was Super Mario, and I fell in love with its sense. I begged my mom for a Game Boy, and she bought me it. And then I had a DS, and I've had a DSi, and I've had all of the consoles from then on, and therefore, video games have been such an important aspect for me, like throughout like most of my childhood. Like I would come home, like when I was first in elementary school, my mom would only let me use my stuff on the weekends. Um, and then, but that was my escape. I would come home, play my DS games. I would 100% them. I was always a nerd. If I
Yeah.
would restart them if I completed the game. I would always do that. It was the best. Mario's Super Mario 64 was the first DS
Ooh,
game that I got, and I had that game up until 2015. Um,
damn.
and then I don't know what happened to it from there on. I never beat the game because I could never find this once because it was 150 stars and I was at 149 out of 150 and I could not locate the last one for the life of me. Um,
That's crazy.
I didn't know what I had to do. I couldn't beat it. And then I lost the DS and I lost the game. So I have to buy a DS and then buy the game again, which they're super expensive right now. I looked them up. I think they're like
Cheevoz,
120
Super
to
Mario
$200.
64 speedrun stream.
Oh my god, could you imagine on a DS? No, there's people who play Super Mario 64 like nerds. Have you seen that Emeru clip where she goes backwards up
That's
the
back.
stairs?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
couldn't do
crazy.
that. I love that game. I want to replay it so badly. If I might try to figure out if I can play it on my PC. If I could
I think
emulate
you
it somehow.
emulate it.
Yeah.
Nintendo, don't sue us,
Don't so I
please.
mean I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Nintendo, don't
No.
don't don't
But
don't
what's it called?
blow up
Yeah,
my PC, please, please,
I think
please.
video games are a huge part of everyone's life. There's no way like someone. Well, I can see how someone could grow up without gaming, but mostly everyone grew up on
I
games.
mean there's definitely people who grew up without gaming. I mean, I think now people growing up, it's hard not to grow up with gaming just because it is so popularized now. But back in the day,
There was no mobile games back in the day.
exactly anything
The only one,
any kids born pre 2009, yeah, you might not have had video games be a big aspect in your life, but I think past that point, video games are so big.
do you? Okay, okay. I understand they're big, but do you remember those like niche consoles? Have you ever had the plug and play consoles where you would like have a
Yes.
joystick and a couple buttons and you plug it in to the TV?
Yes, I had a Pac-Man one that I would
I had a
plug it in. It
SpongeBob
had
one.
250 games, and I it had all the arcade games. I'd play Pac-Man. I'd play what's it, Molar or something like that. Um, what's the other one? Destroyer or
Um,
something. Destroyer.
yeah.
Star Destroyer or
Yo,
whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called, but I would play those if it was an Atari or something. That was like my mom. I remember she bought that and she was like, "These are real video games," and I'm like, "Mom, let me show you a trick shot. Let me show you 720 Insta swap real quick."
hey, bruh. So, do you think those people back in like when video games first came out, do you think they were looked at as weird
No,
or
I mean
nerds?
yes, 100%. Sorry, what am I talking about? Yes, but it's just because people didn't understand it, and um,
I'm so glad that it's been normalized now, because
100%.
do you doing your like hobby or
Yeah,
niche,
it's just
like
gaming.
people would literally
It's like if
bully
I like
you.
fishing.
I remembered being in school and getting bullied for watching anime.
Oh
But you
yeah,
know
that
what's
was a big
crazy?
thing.
I'd be seeing some of my bullies on like Instagram and their platforms speaking about loving anime. And I'm like, I remember the type of person you are. You used to make fun of me for this exact thing. And they try to steal our niche. But obviously now we're grown up. No one can steal anyone's niches. If you love doing what you love to do, good for you. But I remember how fake you were when it came to these niches.
I definitely remember, like growing up, anime wasn't as accepted as it is now. I mean, even me, I'm not even gonna lie. Growing up for me,
Bro,
like I was like, watch the anime. It's a little weird, but it's
bro,
also because
you never enjoyed Dragon Ball Z Kai on early Saturdays?
I didn't
Damn,
get into
bro.
animes until like
El childhood, bro.
until
Everybody
COVID.
in the chat down in the comments put El Chivos for not
Whatever,
watching
buddy.
anime. COVID,
Whatever, buddy.
bro. COVID literally changed. Look. I'm not even joking. COVID changed the gaming industry because no one had nothing better to do than to game and to watch anime.
Oh,
I am
100%.
so glad COVID happened, dude. Do you know how crazy Minecraft exploded during COVID?
Everything
Like
exploded
it was
during
literally
COVID.
brought back to life. I remember Jay Schlatt post. I don't know if you know Jay Schlatt is. Jay Slap posted a video, a tribute to Minecraft, and then the whole Call Me Carson group, SMP, and then Dream SMP. PewDiePie got onto the train. Everybody else did. Everyone was just creating servers. Everybody was, man. It was such a crazy time to live during those times. I
Yeah,
remember hopping on Minecraft and just spending hours and days on it.
yeah. Minecraft was a big. I mean, that's what I'm doing. That's my main content now. And then Minecraft growing up was a big part of my niche, like in gaming. Like that game, I've been playing that game longer than I have been playing that game. If you get what I mean, like that game,
It's
my
something special. I don't think
yes,
Minecraft will ever be topped. And
100%.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about every game. There's certain games, right, that will never
Hmm.
be topped. Think about Nintendo. Literally, Mario is the face of Nintendo.
Yeah,
Without those Mario games, a lot of people will not be here where they are. Obviously Mario, Minecraft, GTA.
big
What's
staples
it
in the
called?
gaming industry.
Oh my God, like the dude, that's so crazy that these type of games are gonna be viewed as like old relics far, far in the future.
I generally don't. I don't think so. I think games like Minecraft and unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, like Fortnite now. Um, what's another game? I think Call of Duty is gonna die eventually.
You think
Like,
FIFA's gonna
FIFA's
die?
dead. Like those games like that
No,
are gonna
they'll
die
milk FIFA until a year. It's gonna be FC
until they
what
stop playing. Yeah,
142.
until they stop playing soccer, FIFA will always come out. But
Yeah, but yeah, that's
Minecraft and
your.
Fortnite will like evolve over time. Um,
Hell yeah,
to be something different than they already are. And
bro.
they won't just be stuck as that game.
Fortnite. I love Fortnite so much,
You love
but the one
Fortnite. You
thing I
love
hate.
Fortnite.
I love Fortnite. The one thing I hate about Fortnite is it changed gaming transactions forever.
Hundred
Battle pass
percent.
this, battle pass that, battle pass. Even Minecraft has a battle pass. Minecoin, like
That's why
bro,
Bedrock sucks. That's why Java
it
Edition
changed
is the
it.
best version of Minecraft. That's why you shouldn't be
It
playing
changed it
Bedrock.
for the better, but at the same time, nah. But
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite did a big change.
everybody wants to do
Did a
battle
big
royales.
shift. And you
Call
know
of
what?
Duty.
Sorry to cut you off. I'll tell you right now why Fortnite and I heard it from another streamer. I forgot who it was called or who it was, but I'll tell you this thing about Fortnite. The thing is, Fortnite did this thing where it made everyone feel like they could make it. Like it gave everyone the chance to show off their skill in a new game, be- and get popular that way because they
Yeah,
saw
never seen
so
before
many
game by
people.
the way.
Yes, exactly. Like, I mean, battle royals have been out there before with the new like building concept and all that stuff. Like it had a skill gap, so people saw that they could grow their channels and their content off of that stuff, and it really changed the gaming industry and how video games are played because now everybody is either trying to be really good at everything is you have to be really good at it. Even in like content creation for Minecraft right now, you have to be really good at it. You have to make sure you have to build the biggest thing. You have to build the best and the next best thing after every
You
video.
have to
Like you
you have to
always have to
build
continue evolving. Like you
a 4,000 day world, literally
Exactly.
in a montage of 4 minutes.
Exactly. And I bet and content creation, you were speaking on it, or for figure content creation, you were speaking on it earlier. You have to drop an insane amount of money just to keep up with all these other content creators so that
Yeah,
you can be able
getting
to
a figure
release
every day.
exactly.
It's
And
crazy.
unfortunately, like that makes it feel like
It's a
our
competition.
niches and our content, yeah, not only is it a competition now, our niches and our content, but it also feels like a little bit of a pressure to it, right? There's a little bit of pressure
Mhm.
to our like to collect and to play video games. Like for me, um, I feel guilty if I play Minecraft off stream. Or if I play like my like world off stream, I feel guilty not because I'm withholding it from my audience or from my community. It's because I'm already making content on this. I should be continue making content on this. Um, but now I can't enjoy it off stream. You know what I'm saying? I can't just chill back and relax. And I bet it's the same. I bet it's the same thing with collecting.
Absolutely. I've it feels like a chore sometimes
Mm-hmm.
because I'm at stores like Target or Ross.
Right.
If I'm like, should I record?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I'm doing like I know you do live content. You're sitting at home, but at the same time, like you're in the comfort of your own home and you
Right.
can't play your game. But in person, I have to pull out my phone like this and record what I find. And if I'm not doing it, it makes me I'm when I'm like off of it, it makes me think about should I be recording this? And when I get an action figure, I'm like, damn, I want to really open this, but I know I can make a video on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just pressures
It.
of
Mm-hmm.
your hobby turning into a content creator machine. It's just
Yeah.
it's the brain trying to get you to do stuff for your viewers, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I think we have to have a fair balance of being able to
100%.
enjoy our hobby. Oh, with that, because I love collecting. Trust me, I
Mm-hmm.
will collect. Even if I stop collecting action figures, I will always collect, whether that's games, movies, posters, even music, like vinyl music. I'm
Mm-hmm.
really big into if you see the background of my videos, sometimes you see Lana Del Rey or Guardians of the Galaxy records. I collect records as well. So it's not like I only collect action figure stuff. But that is my main source because I really enjoy collecting. And I see in the background you got some Funko Pops.
I do, yeah. I do have a couple of Funko Pops. I started collecting them, was it 2 years ago? I've actually only bought in, I think I have 12, and I've only bought in half of them. And the other half
Yeah, I
were
mean,
gifted.
everyone enjoys their thing on their own time, but there's definitely a huge pressure in
Hmm.
making the best video because, man,
Yeah,
I don't know if you're guilty of doing this, but like, have you ever recorded something that you feel very good at the moment, and then you rewatch and you're like, damn, this was bad,
100% all the time.
and then you have to re-record it, and it just kind of sucks the fun out of it. It's like,
Mhm.
dang, bro, like,
Why am I not
her,
getting this on the first try? Like, why am I not a pro at this? And
yeah,
I 100% feel that, like a lot. I feel that even when I'm not doing content creation, when I'm trying to learn a new skill or something like that. And I think it's just because we put a pressure on ourselves to try to be the best. And it's because we know that we see other people doing the best and we know we can be the best. So when we don't meet those, or like we don't meet our own expectations, it bums us out. And when it comes to creating content on our niches, like when you make your hobby, like like a lot of people say that don't make your hobby into your job.
mhm.
Um, you get like you said, you gotta find that balance. Like,
Yeah, you gotta turn your brain off because Uh, that's why I feel like scheduling,
mm-hmm,
like what you do, I do willy nilly, and trust me, it gets to me sometimes. But I feel like you having a strict schedule for yourself is like, okay, this day I'm absolutely doing this. This other day, I don't care.
yeah,
Get off of
exactly,
the socials. Get off of
exactly,
everything. Do your job. Do what you like to do. Sit back, watch a movie because it takes time. It really does take a lot of time.
yeah,
But what about those midnight streams that you do? I know you do streaming from 10 to sometimes 1 or 2 a.m. and you got to work the next day.
hundred
But it's just
percent.
that dedication. It's just that dedication and the way you do things that boost yourself to do the best you can, and it's just that pressure. You know, sometimes the pressure could be good pressure or bad pressure. But has your reason for doing stuff like changed over time due to the fact that you're streaming now? Like,
I
has it
mean,
changed from doing it because you love it to, oh, now I got to do this because I want this to be my job?
yes. I mean, yeah, we kind of touched on it earlier. Like we felt anytime we feel like we touch up on our niche, we have to like make content on it. Like you said, when you get a new figure, you go, I really want to open this right now, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait so I can do an unboxing. I'll wake up sometimes and be like, I really want to play Minecraft and do some like some stuff in my world, but I won't do it because I won't stream or I don't have the drive to make content at that moment. But luckily, like for me, at least for gaming, like I can get it out in another like another channel and like another output or like some other way with another game or something like that. Um which is really nice. And like you said, you collect other things. You don't have to just collect action figures. Like
Yeah.
your main content right now is figure collecting, but you collect vinyls, you collect other stuff like that. So
Yeah,
it,
like movie props, stuff like
yeah,
that. So
having that
there's definitely a
balance,
wide range
yeah,
and balance, like you said. Yeah.
yeah, it's really good. It's
Um,
really good.
man.
Uh,
But
it's definitely tough. It's definitely tough. But I mean,
do you
realistically, I don't
think,
know. Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
no, you're good. Do you think that the main drive is to satisfy your viewers? Do you love providing content for people to, is it mostly because you want to put out that great content for people to enjoy? Or, I mean, it goes hand in hand. Or is
Mm.
it like a personal diary for yourself to see what you do?
It's yeah, that's a good question. It's a little bit of both. I like seeing the progress. Um, in general, I always like seeing the progress. But YouTubers and streamers for me, or in content creators in general, when I was growing up, were a big like it was the way I would wind down when I would get home from school or from work or something like that. I'd pop on a YouTube video, like a video game, like YouTube video, or I'd watch somebody's podcast, or I watch somebody's vlog, something that I can sit down, wind down, turn like eat a snack and laugh, forget about my day. And that's what I want my
Mm-hmm.
content to be for my community. I want
Mm-hmm.
them to be able to chill, pop into my stream, or watch one of my videos and just forget about their worries. So that's my main drive to create content.
Your main drive. Yeah, I mean, it really does make you feel connected to like those YouTubers, and
Hmm.
now we're these creators now. And think about it, those people have millions of people watching them, thousands.
Right.
We only have hundreds. We get to the thousands,
Yeah.
but people
Tens to
are
hundreds of
connected.
people that
Yeah,
are watching us compared to the millions of
they're
people. Yeah. But
yeah. I mean,
it's still a connection that we make, which when
I've
even
gotten
mhm,
a lot of people telling me that I've inspired them to make content.
same.
They ask me for advice, and I see in your stream people are generally wanting to do this. And do you feel like the niches are oversaturated?
Yes, I do feel like I said, like we were saying earlier, everything is so competitive now, and everyone's trying to do the next best thing. So if it is definitely oversaturated, and if you're not ready to jump into the field and 100% give it your all, you're gonna drown.
Do you think this is for the casuals or
No,
for someone trying to make it?
I don't.
Because
I don't think content creation at this point is for somebody who's just trying to do it. Somehow people get lucky. Like you'll get the 35-year-old lady who makes one TikTok goes popular, and then all of a sudden all her TikToks are getting 200 to 500K views.
Mhm.
You'll get those occasional stars. But if you're really trying to make it into content creation, it's no longer for, oh yeah, I'm gonna post a video here or two. You gotta lock in.
It's just that drive. I think ever since I started, I haven't stopped.
Hmm.
And like you said, it's now transformed. Like the reason I do this, I love collecting. Like we've already talked about. Even if you haven't been a content creator or anything, I'm pretty sure you still be gaming, wouldn't you?
100%.
Come back from work, throw on a God of War, throw on whatever you got going on, Undertale, all those other
100%.
things,
100%.
and just wind down or watch a YouTube video. Yeah, like people don't know that collecting could be collecting your biography of movies, collecting like your library. Anything you do comes to collecting or gaming or watching something. It all boils down to those core aspects of doing like in your niche. And I really think that it has transformed the way I do things. Like over time, like obviously I want to build up my collection because one day I want to move into a place and just have this beautiful wall. Like right now I have a wall, it's just one little shelf and then a couple other things. But I would love to have a huge, like dedicated room just for myself to enjoy my hobby. And it definitely has transformed over time. Like now I make it because I love content, because I want to do content. And I know you do as well. Like I see right there. Is that your gaming room? Is this your bedroom? Or is it a
This
little bit of
is
both?
this is my living room.
Your living room? Look, you have a whole setup in your living room.
Yeah.
You wouldn't, if you really wouldn't have just like casually like do anything, do you think you would have had those lights up or shelf like
No,
for
absolutely
decoration?
not.
Or you have them obviously in a different location
I probably
and
wouldn't
everything,
have
but
anything. Like, I probably have a couch like right there and a TV, like, and that's it.
but you're so dedicated into doing your craft, and I really applaud you for that. You have a
Thank
beautiful
you,
setup,
thank you, man.
and right now I just got into streaming and everything. Right there, that's my clothes rack. I used to have my action figures right there. I took all the clothes off of my girlfriend's shelf and I put my action figures there, and I now have a display shelf outside in the living room. But I gotta set up my streaming room, but like it just transforms and makes you feel good over time. You have that pressure, you have all those things, You're starting from childhood, you're trying to reconnect to your childhood. Do you know what I mean? Like everything stems down from what you really enjoy doing. And I think enjoying what you do makes you really connected into other people. You know what I mean? It
100%.
really gets you into a connection with other people and it helps you, like you said, escape. What community, like the Minecraft community, the figure talk community, the comic book community, has really helped us connect with other creators, don't you think?
100%. Yeah, no, 100%. We've definitely connected. I definitely follow a lot of the other like figure talk creators, and then Minecraft creators. Obviously, I follow a bunch of them, and we exchange conversations here and there in their comments and stuff like that. So, obviously building a community through your niches is one of the biggest. It's one of the easiest things possible. You search up your niche on Reddit, and you got a community right there. They
The
might not
bet
be the
like
best community, but they're a community, you know. But
it just helps you connect so
hundred
much, man.
percent, man.
It's like I think that overall these niches and these things really get people to connect. Like I know a bunch of people from the other side of the world, which is crazy. It's like wow, you really enjoy what I do. So it's like we all had similar childhoods, or maybe we had different, but we just come together to escape, to have our own little niche. And I think if we take care of the community, we take care of each other, we will all grow.
100%. I 100% agree about that. So to summarize everything, chat, we love our niches, we love our community, and I don't remember. What was the third one? You said there was a third one.
Everyone, we love our niches, we love our community, and we love doing what we do.
Yes, we love making content on our
We love
niches.
making
There we go.
content.
That was the third one. I
Hell
was
yeah.
trying to see.
Hell yeah.
I was trying to test you. Remember if you were paying attention to what you were saying.
Mm.
Um,
And if you made it towards the end, I need you to comment down below the number 47. I don't know why, but I just want you to. Just
yeah.
to just to see if you're a real one. And we're obviously I'm gonna look. right now, Chivos, I'm gonna talk
Mhm.
like 5 more minutes so that I'll know who actually is watching the podcast. But yeah,
Unfortunately, I think that's all the time we have for today's
hell
episode.
no, I
We
got
no,
more to say. I got more to say. Don't cut me off.
unfortunately,
Don't
this
cut
is
me off.
all the time we have for today's episode.
Can,
Somebody
can, can,
played
can,
the Oscar music. Let's get it
no, no,
going.
no, guys. Wait. But if, in all seriousness, and to conclude, like Chivo said, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments. If you want to be a host or a guest, well, if you want to be a guest, no, this is my podcast and Chivo's podcast. You can't join unless you pay us $1
Mm,
million.
there we
But
go.
anyways, um, give us topics down below that you want to hear. Give us your comments, your questions, and make sure to follow Chivos on all his socials. Follow me, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
See you guys later. Bye.